team coverage on today's hearing continued with a public call for change ahead of the oversight hearing that happened this morning. Western Mass News reporter Sabrina Reilley was at that standout and has more on the message supporters are trying to express.
Been like a roller coaster. We get false hopes that everything's going to be okay, and then it's not okay. And
Tuesday morning, members of the Holyoke Soldiers Home Coalition gathered outside the Holyoke Community College ahead of the special joint oversight committee meeting of the state legislature.
Today is a critical day in the future of the Soldiers Home. It's the start of the joint committee oversight of the Soldiers Home. They're from the legislature, the House and Senate, and their task is to look into the situation and to come up with solutions to prevent the recurrence of what occurred here in the spring.
The coalition started with the goal to raise funds for a monument honoring the veterans, but has grown into an organization that's rallying for change.
we're still have want the state to know that we want the Soldiers Home, 250 beds, private bathrooms with toilets and showers, daycare center. We have our list, and they know them, and we want to make sure they're followed through.
Western Mass News finds their reason for participating different, but their desire for change unifies them.
We need a Soldiers Home for the future, for the next 100 years.
We're also here to support the family members. It's been a very difficult time for them. They have to come here today and tell their stories, and it's a very emotional story.
Stories include CHERYL Turgeon's 90-year-old father, who is a survivor of COVID-19 and still lives at the home.
He hasn't been the same since March 31st. He was sent to the hospital on a COVID floor for 6 days. Severe pneumonia, coughing, fever. And he came back to the home because it is his home. He's a shell of a man that he once was.
But before sharing her story with the state's legislature, she decided to stand side by side with the coalition to show her support for them. She tells Western Mass News that her message to lawmakers today is simple.
We need them to make this right now. We need them to listen to us. We are tired of hearing the words, "I hear you." I want you to listen to us.
For Western Mass News, I'm Sabrina Reilley.